I've got the fuel cell sitting pretty in place. Like I said, I need to have those lines facing the back of the car. These need to be facing the back. And I want to have access to this hole that's already in the floor. See, that hole right there. But over to here, I built these brackets. I didn't want to drill holes in the floor because it's not like rusted completely through anywhere. Like, there's no holes in the floor. So I drilled holes in these little brackets here. And I got these bars off a wrecked truck at work. And then these pieces are the rest of some brackets I put on the bottom of the fuel cell here. Just long bits of angle iron. And yes, I got this piece going to this piece. And then I'll just make a piece to come down and hold the fuel cell in place. Because these aren't attached down there. They're loose. So, yeah. I definitely like putting a couple holes here and building a whole bracket thing than drilling some holes on the floor. So, yeah. Having the fuel system in there will be good. I got 20 foot of dash 8 line. I've got a pump, a filter, a third filter, a bunch of O-rings and AN lines, and, you know, some wire. Yeah. I've never made AN lines before, so should be interesting, huh, Bubba? Huh, Pebbles? You want to go outside? Today is my little brother's birthday. He is 20 years old. Here's his chickens. These are his chickens. Chip over there on top of the coop. Come on, Pebs. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Well, happy birthday, Jeremiah. Someday we'll get yours and Dad's truck done and my truck done. We'll have matching short bed C10s. Someday we'll get your El Camino on the road. I know you never really got to do much with it. I think you rode around in it a couple times, but we'll get it done for you, bud. We will. Pebbles, leave it. Hey, Pebbles, leave it. Come on. Hey, come on, let's go inside. Good boy. Let's go. It's a beautiful day, Jeremiah. Well, I scooted it back a little bit because there is some adjustment in the bolts. So I scooted the cell back. Made myself some room here. And this is a filter that it's gonna be a pre-filter, then the pump. Then I'll have another filter somewhere. Just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think realistically, I'm just gonna have, I might even have it like an angle or something. It won't look good if it's at an angle. I might have enough room for the fittings, you know, it's just kind of tight here. And same here, I don't know how much room I have for those AN lines. I've never messed with them before, so I'm going to learn, but it'll be fun. I'm excited. I was thinking about having the fuel system up here or something, but I don't know. I don't think it's good to have it above that, so it has to suck the fuel up. I don't think that's good. Yeah, I think it'll be better if it's just right here. Boom, gets fed. So, yeah. We shall see. I'm going to figure it out. Well, I think I got it figured out. I was trying really hard to fit the fuel system right here while still keeping it low, but it was not working. And then I realized I had all this space over here. You know, who needs trunk space? So, run a fuel line through there, out here, through here, pre-filter, the pump, another filter, and then wha-bang. Straight whole line to the front of the car. I don't know if I want a whole one line to the front of the car, but it sounds like a good idea. To only have a leak here or up there, and that's it. So, we shall see, but I like how this is looking. It's looking real good. And I don't know if this thing has like a fuel return on it. Because there's only one fuel line to the front and back of the car. And that's why I was trying to put everything on this side, because the fuel line on the motor to the carburetor is on the driver's side of the car. So I was trying to make everything work on this side. But the fuel line is actually on the passenger side rail from where the original gas tank was. So I was gonna try to follow the factory fuel line. And hey, it was meant to be that I needed to be over here, so. Besides, there's plenty of room to put stuff, look. Besides, there's still lots of room back here. see, we have lots of room. But yeah. Oh, and I did get something to solve this thing. New fuel neck. Can take it on and off just fine. Sick. These things are just here from me figuring out ways to mount this. Yes, sir. It's cold, Pebbles. Pebbles. Oh, there you are. On. Yeah, calm down. Y'all are so mean to Chicky. Stop it. Hello, Walker. Hey, hey, calm down. You just want to pet them, huh? You just want to pet them. Oh, it's already warm in here. Come on. Oh boy. I sort of soaked up some gasoline with this thing yesterday. Hopefully it's not a fire hazard. Oh, it's so nice in here, Pebbles. Well, much nicer than out there. Where'd your blanket go? Here's your blanket. There you go. Here's your blankie. Anyways, here's where I got to on the fuel system. But I think today I get to make a couple of lines. One to here, a little line to here, and then one, as far as I can plan, just one line all the way to the front. I was trying to put, turn on this light, you can see. There we go. The fuel line for the carburetor comes up in the fuel pump, and it looks like it comes up from the driver's side, but actually now I can see way down in there that it comes across from the passenger side. So nope, I'll probably just zip tie the fuel line to the old one, because that'll be a good place to mount it, where the fuel line has gone before. So yes. Ooh, there was a piece of metal out back I wanted to go get. This one. Oh. Yes. Pebbles is back there chasing the chickens again. Pebbles, come on. Come on. Come on, Pebs. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, I'll probably put this grate in here and mount everything to this little grate, because that will be nice and convenient. I'm pretty sure it's Roadkill that talks about, or in one episode, I don't remember what it was, but he was saying something like, the junkyard just keeps on giving, you know? Well, I've been, all of this metal has been just scrap stuff from around the house or around the garage and yard, and all the nuts and bolts are just from the garage. Well, I was looking for a piece of metal. It's kind of longer and flat to bolt this down with, to go on top here. And so the nut and bolt bins didn't really have anything, so I was searching through here, and I found this. This is actually so perfect. It's gonna go, it actually doesn't fit perfectly. I need to hammer it a little or something, but look at that. That's gonna be mint. Like, look, just go right there. But the little things coming down are gonna be perfect for keeping this from sliding, and yeah, the garage keeps on giving. I'll tell you that much. That's sick. Well, made some progress. I don't think any of these are tight, but the lines are built. I just need to tighten them all up. Comes down here. It comes out of that hole up there. And this is actually the factory fuel line. I've got it zip tied along it, over the exhaust, over the diff, all the way down there. It's just zip tied to the factory fuel line the whole way down. See, look, it just follows the line. And that's where the fuel line goes. And this is where it, damn. Weird, I didn't notice that. But the factory fuel line runs here. And then it goes underneath the motor into the fuel pump that's mounted on the block over there. But I've got the line, it just comes up here, zip tied that down there. And then it's literally perfect. I bought a kit on eBay for like 55 bucks. And it came with 20 feet of this line, a handful of these fittings. I have a bunch left over. Well, a bunch. I used a bunch and I've got 3 or 4 left over. Yeah, I think I've got a couple more over there. But yeah, I used all of the line. This is all 20 foot of the line. Literally, there was one little giblet that I trimmed off. I can't even find it. But yeah, every last bit of that line. And I almost bought 2 kits just because I was like, I don't know. It's my first time building these. I'll probably mess one up. But I don't know if I messed any of them up because I have yet to test it. I bought this fuel cell off Marketplace for $100. And that $55 kit, I bought 3 fuel filters. I'm only using 2, but I bought a third just to have like an exact same spare. Fuel pump. And really, this is like a $250 fuel system. I did have to buy a different one of these because it came with just this cell came with like a tall one. It's just straight up. So I bought this angled one right there. And it's going to work good. Man, that is exciting. But yeah, really, I just need to figure out how to hook this line up to the carburetor. I don't know how you're supposed to hook up AN lines to the carburetor, but I'm gonna learn. Yeah, it's literally gonna be perfect. Yeah. That is crazy. Wonder what kind of carburetor this is. Oh, it a Rochester Quadrajet. Look at that. Quadrajet. I just got wiring loom on the wires to the fuel pump. I put some wiring loom on here so that way that line wasn't just on metal. I went through and I tightened everything. Just made sure it was all tight. I've still got to mount that a little bit better. But hey, I did all this. And I only drilled 2 holes. A hole here and the exact same hole over here. So I'm very glad about that. And I'm also very glad that, I got to try this out. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see if it works. That's what I'm excited for.